What is going on, everyone? KMDolph back for the next instalment of Transport Fever 2. Now, I've done a little bit of work off camera in that way that I do. And you're about to see the fruits of that labour coming into the station right now. This is the new Liamsville Farm Station, where I am organising a couple of trains, mainly just little tank engines, to come out here, pick up some grain and take it back into Liamsville, because the trucks network wasn't really doing it for me. So I was like, yeah, nuts to that. As you can see, I've got a little blue tank engine, in that way that you do. I don't know why, I just did. And then he'll take off back down his little line, which, as we do the intro, we are going to follow. Not at that particular level. We'll follow him from here. So yes, so I did a little tiny bit of work off camera. This is just a little me doing a little side project-y thing that I inevitably do. And here comes his counterpart heading in now as we speak. I have a little yellow tank engine doing the same thing. So we'll let him take off. We'll let the yellow one come through. Ironically, he's not going to have to stop, which is fantastic. And in comes the little yellow one, doing his whole 64 kilometers an hour. And there you go. So yes, that's my new little line. It runs along here like so. Runs along the beach. It's a nice little freighting branch line of sorts. Comes up this little incline here, up and over a bridge. Beep beep. New year, new stuff. Whole bunch of new stuff. Anything cool? Oh, I mean, we've got the Class A4. There's nothing wrong with him. Cool. But yes, comes up over the top of this, heads down, and then eventually around this little corner here into a convoluted sort of mishmash of everything going on down here in the... Oh, that's interesting, he didn't pick anything up. That's because there's nothing there. But yes, our little blue tank engine friend will come hurtling around the corner with his little load of grain, as he does. There he is. He looks kind of cool in his blue with his little red coupling rods and all these sorts of things. It's almost a little Thomas the Tank Engine rip-off, but what can you do? I can't see anyone getting upset with me terribly. But yes, so he pulls into the station like so and drops off his little load. And then everyone's happy. I don't know if I did this bit off camera or if I did it on camera. But yes, I've changed the branch line train up a little bit. It's been a week since I last recorded, so I've sort of half forgotten what I did do off camera and what I didn't do. Only because I haven't done my usual research of what I did last session. But nevertheless, this seems happy. It's got a new updated passenger carriage system going there. This train's happy doing his bit. I did upgrade. You did see that other freight train just rocket through here, doing his little bit. So I've started using the nappies. I found the nappies, and they are now a part of greatness in this game, in that way that they do. But yes, so that's all happening. So we've got dedicated grain trains doing their bit. Where's my little dedicated grain train? Is he still doing his business? See, look at this. Here comes Captain Happy. Here comes the other blue engine. See, all the food, construction materials, you name it, it's on there. And it's all hunky-dory. Where's that dedicated grain train? Here he is. Now, he's new too. He's a bit different than the last one you saw. He's got everything on him. He's got all different kinds of trucks to make it actually look like a good mixed freight train, even though it's only carrying grain. But nevertheless, that train's on there. It's happy. It's running its business. It runs all the way down to Liamsville, picks stuff up, comes back in through here, through the annex, and then out to our beloved new little station out here. which ironically is still suffering. Why, I don't know, but it is. And this train station is still on Struggle Street because it's still bringing in a lot more than it can handle. But nevertheless, it's also just had a massive drop-off, so it is what it is. If we head around quickly over here to the construction material station, it's also taking in way too much, but I have ways of fixing all of that today. What we are going to do is we are going to start... I'm going to overload this entire line with freight. Why am I going to do that? Because I'm crazy, and it just apparently works. So we got all of that happening here. We've got little trains running around doing all bits and pieces. There we go, he's doing stuff. He's coming over here. This guy's heading all the way down there with construction materials and food and everything. I'm going to introduce the tools. How am I going to do the tools, you may ask? Well, glad you asked. We're going to head out here and we're going to start a new line. We're going to start a Lewisham through Penistone into Airlie. Train line. This way, I can hopefully start up a new network for the food, because the food's going to start taking off because I've got food trains and grain trains doing all sorts of things, so it's just constant, which is great. But yes, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to create the Lewisham to Penistone to Airlie line. They all require construction materials and 2 of them require tools. So already got that part down pat. Penistone and Lewisham also require food. So they're going to export food from here. And that's going to bring it out to here. So what I'm going to do in essence is we're going to create some sort of convoluted freight hub for this particular little island of only five towns. But I'm going to start one side off first and then work my way back out that way at a later date. But the thing I do want to work on today is getting the logging up and running and start getting some log stuff coming down into here so that I can then make myself a little boat network here where the freight's going to get dropped off and everything's going to be happy. There'll be a freight train station hub in here doing that sort of bit and all of that. So, I mean, I've waffled on now for about 8 minutes telling you what I've done and showing you things I've done already. So, without further ado, let's cue the intro and we're just going to get straight into this. So, I'll see you guys on the other side of the intro.
It's all the same when you run your mind, changing colors to hide from the blistering lights. They still burn in my...
Okay, and we're back from the intro, just on the other side of the little river here that I created off camera. There was originally a bit of sand that just came into here, and I thought, nah, it's kind of cheating. I don't think I like that too much. So I deleted it, made it all river. So, yes, in essence, what I'm planning on doing is putting a little boat shed or boat port thing here that will have both a small port and a large port. The small port will connect with this one and just deliver... well, actually, no, that makes no sense at all. Although, does it? I don't know. I'm hoping it won't. But essentially, have a small boat that comes from here with the planks, brings the planks out here, does the tools. It then brings back some tools for that line, and then I've also got one other one that goes all the way back to the main town and drops off that stuff. So yeah, it will take tools back out to the starter island over here, and it will then also bring back it'll also bring back either construction materials and food, or just construction materials. Oh, sorry, or just the food. I would like to create a second thing that just has a boat that goes in there and drops off construction materials, but you know, it's going to happen the way that it's going to happen. But anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to start off this new train line. Yes. Question is, Where do I want to start off this new train line? Now I could start it off from this side and make a nice little going around that little corner there, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I get the feeling that I'm going to have to come around here and do some shish kebabby sort of move here, because this looks like a town that's on the move, doesn't it? This is all just crazy stuff. Let's see if we can upgrade this here country road. You're going to let me upgrade your country roads so you can take me home to the place that you belong? Somewhere near West Virginia. I mean, that's a horrible reference, but, you know, it is what it is. There you go. So now we got New Butte. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, so the train line will come into here. I'll have to delete a road or two and get some sort of structural thing happening, because I don't know what this thing's doing. Probably delete that road off of there, and then make some sort of line that comes out here, goes around there and heads into Airlie. And then I've got to create a line off of here. Essentially, all this is well, actually, you know what? Let's just make this one first and foremost. We need some building. Can I make a cargo terminus? I only want 140. I don't much care. Do I want the high? Yeah, I'm going to go high speed for this one, because it's going to be fun. Okay, so if I whack you there, are you going to get the best of everything? I mean, not that it's going to be that hard to get the best of everything, but, you know. Right. So I'm just going to whack you in there like that. And there you go. That is now effectively my awesome New Butte line that's going to come through here, and it's going to look awesome. It'll stop through here along the way, although that just looks absolutely dumb. That does look very dumb, doesn't it? Not 100% sure why it did that, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I could whack another one down and change it if I wanted to, but I don't want to. There. I could just make a road come up here and it'd be fine. So essentially all it's going to do is just, it's going to be multiple trains, multiple reasonably length trains with either that or it's going to be one giant long one. Either way. It'll come in, it's probably going to be two, let's be honest. Come in here with your 160 metre long train with just log plank things. Take your logs all the way out to here, do the plank thing. They get dropped off after this train comes in through somewhere. It's probably going to end up coming through here. So it means I'll have to create a train station here somewhere, and then create that other thing like I did with the other station, and just have something that just goes a little bit further and drops off stuff over here, and have the freight network thing happening there. And I mean, that could work. In theory, it could all work. The joys of having things done in theory. Now, do I want to start from Airlie and make my way out to Penistone, or do I want to start in Lewisham and make my way out that way? Either way, Penistone's going to get absolutely demolished, and they're going to absolutely hate me, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, there's no point arguing about it or fighting about it or doing any nonsense like that. Have I got upgraded passenger terminuses things? I mean, I got that. That's a general build. What's this? Oh, hello. So you got a bunch of things. Platform length, canopy length. I don't know what any of that means. Happy New Year. You got new trains. High speed, tanneries. Nah, I don't want none of that nonsense. I mean, this doesn't look horrendous by any stretch, but that can go right there. Everyone would sort of be happy. Yeah, giddy up. You can go there. Well, there you go. There's my first giant one of these things, and there's a bear. I don't know why there's a bear there, but anyway. So this is Lower Lewisham. There you go. That is what it is. You will need a you are going to need a Dover on the other side of that. You do realise that, don't you, Dolph? I mean, I think I may have fluffed, but anyway. I don't suppose... Well, this is never going to have more than one line coming down in here, so... You know, I mean, I could easily just chuck a cargo building on this side of the bloody thing, and everything would be hunky-dory, but it's not going to let me do things on that side. It only wants to do things on that side, and you're saying something about over vehicles, something about drama. I don't even care. Yeah, right. I think you're going to have to be some sort of, what's that? Empty platforms, passenger, 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 passenger. This is all passenger. I don't really care for that too much. Passenger underpass. There's too much stuff coming through here. I don't know. I don't understand any of this. Right, so if I put that there, and then put that there, and then put that there, that should be sufficient for you, shouldn't it? Yes. Yes, it will be. I like it when things are just sufficient. You're going to have collisions. You're going to have collisions. Well, fine. I guess you're it then, aren't you? Miscellaneous. I don't really care for any of that stuff. There's only going to be one platform here at any given one time. The trains will have to share the platform, but that's fine. That's neither here nor there. Alright, so that's that station done. It'll run along here and have a nice little seaside seasidery. And that'll look nice. Then I have to come into here and demolish a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, well, let's hit the pause button. So that things don't get too... Oh! God! Oh! God! Well, hot damn. And you know what? I just got a brilliant idea for this. I'm going to whack a nice old... I don't even care what colour it is. I need it to be at least 2... You know what? I want to go 3.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, so no, I can't figure it out. Because if I do it that way, yeah, see? When it's not connected to something, I can make it do it. But then when I want to do it normal, like if I want to connect it up to that, I've got to do that, and it's going to have to come up anyway. Yeah, because I'm stupid. Anyway, alright, whatever, it's going to happen. I need it in there, so it's just going to have to happen as it's happening. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how. And I won't tell you either way. And the more I think about it, the more I'm actually not happy with the size of this station at all. So let's just delete it. After wasting all that time, I decided I wasn't even happy with it. So, 'tis what it is. Alright, so I'm just going to need this thing for now. I only want 2 stations for now. Yeah, because what's going to end up happening later on is because I'm putting this where I'm putting it, I'm trying to get it so that these lines will run, in essence, straight along here and out along there. I'm going to have to maneuver a lot of this. It's going to require a lot of maneuvering, and that's fine, because I don't mind doing some maneuvering stuff. Now, let's just get some track. I need to get some track up because I need to see what I'm dealing with. Old high speed track, 160 k's an hour. There, and then there's specialised track for higher speed. So let's go to 160 because we're not going to... I mean, if we're ever going to need anything higher than 160, I'm a monkey's uncle. Let's face it. Yeah, so straight off the bat, we don't like that piece of road. So that's fine. Let's delete that piece of road. Let's make you happy, eh? Right, so I'll stick that in there. Oh, hello. That's a weird piece of track that we don't want. As much as I like that track, we can't have it. Right. So I'll come back in here. Can I have you follow me, please? Yes, I can. There you go. Who would have thought I was asking too much? Right, so there you go. It's going to be a bit of an odd climb up into the station, but ho-hum. I can't have everything I want in this game because it's never going to let me have it. I'm also going to have to fix up this road. Ift. There you go. I'll fix it up momentarily when the game stops giving me grief. There you go. Alright, we'll fix up that bit of road. Yeah, calm down. Right, here you go. Follow that around. Right, just follow that around like that. There you go. Now you're happy. That looks a lot better already, so it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Right. Continue that along here. Right, is that you sorted? Yes, it is. Excellent. And then you'll come off of here. And everyone's going to be happy. And then you start from there. Work your way all the way along here. And boom. There you go. Going to have a nice little coastal line that comes up into some sort of odd, weird station for reasons that I can't seem to fathom at the moment. And one thing I am going to do as well is I'm going to cause more drama by deleting this and deleting that and deleting that. Dolph, you've gone mad. Well, we knew that. I don't like that look. So why don't you do that? Then you come back here, and then why don't you give me some of that? Yep, I just created a new road. Because I could. I also didn't like the way that one was happening, so is what it is. Right, and then what we need is we need to continue this on through more just utter bedlam. And that's going to have to swing around here at some point, right? Well, at least you'll do it. Looks terrible, but at least you'll do it. Right, out you come. Boom. Okay, I mean, it doesn't look too terrible. No crappy bits in the track, so that's nice. Gives everything a bit more of an industrial look and industrial feel, so I don't mind that too much. And then, what do we got to do? Oh, I got to swing around. That's what we have to do. Oh, I should have done that probably a little bit sooner. So let's go back and try that again. Delete. Delete. Right. Now, do me a favour. Swing around here at a reasonable speed. Thank you. And now you. Follow promptly. No, it's ridiculous. No, don't be ridiculous. Alright, follow you around there like that. Yep, that all looks kind of good. Swing you around. Yep. And then I've got something. I need to make a station here because I should have done it earlier. Right, here you go. I only need one station because I will fix up the freight station later. Right, there you go. Are you connected to the road? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, cool. And then all you need to do is you need to come off of here with some track. I mean, that looks god awful, but anyway. I can't get this track to do what I want it to do. It'll have to do. Whatever. Cool, you can come into there and that's fine. Excellent. Right. It's all happening. Now I need some of these things. One thing I had noticed leading up to today was that the last time I did signals, I realised that I actually have my trains running on US ways because of the signals in the game. That was something that I learnt. Because if I click on the UK semaphore, look at that. That rides, because I like keeping them to the outside, as you guys know. Having them on the outside makes them go the other way. The more you learn. Yeah, you can have a nice little stay spot in there. I don't mind that at all. Right. You can go there. You go there. And then we'll do some more business over here. Then we'll do a bit more business over here. Then we'll do a bit more business over here. And then you're going to come into here. And then you're happy and done. Yes, you are. Okay. So that is effectively a line. It's a very, very ugly line, but it's a line. And then what I do need to do is I need to make a alternate track so that the freight vehicle can come around here and do his a business of running out through here into this little piece of whatnot. The one thing I'm going to do very quickly is fix this, because this is just flippin' ugly. Oh, look at that. Just like that, it's fixed. It's a miracle. There you go. There you go. It's all fixed. It's a miracle. The one thing I will do is, because I'm going to run a train into here, I will put a piece of bit of road back there. I do need that little piece of road. I thought I had my wits about me, but I did not. I'll also build the seaport, because cargo harbour, passenger. I want a cargo harbour. Thank you very much. I don't want none of your shenanigans just yet. Thank you. Yep. So you can have that. You got one terminal at present, which is, I mean, it is what it is. Cargo. See why? I don't get that. I'm going to delete you right away. Right, yeah, so that's what I want. And then I want a bigger one. Did I want the bigger one on the other side? I don't really think it matters. So let's just put it there. MISC, pedestrian access, landings. Dock is outside navigational waters. Well, I mean, you're not, but whatever. You can go there. You can get deleted. Then you can put a small little cargo port there. And then you can be happy. See? There you go. Now everyone's happy. So that will be the little one will be the transporter of the tools through this little channel and over to this little platform thing over here. This one, on the other hand, will be the one that takes, because it will not only drop off planks, it'll also pick up the tools. That is the hope. There'll be one boat doing that and to that. There will then be two docks here, back at the main bit, one that brings in construction materials, one that exports over to Starter Island, and all that sort of wonderful, fantastical whatnot. Now, speaking of fantastical whatnot, I need a new railway building. I need a cargo platform, please. How are you going to go? Now, you are going to need to be multiple platformed because you will also be my little freight hub, as well as my log platform. They will only take logs in either direction, but they will also take out a lot of, pardon me, a lot of stuff. So what we'll do is we'll put you as close to something as we can. We'll put you there, because at least that way you got access. You'll be fine getting into there. Direct access to this thing, and that's all well and good. All right, now, can I do that thing that I was looking at doing with this thing? I don't understand quite how this works yet. I'm still trying to work this bit out. The problem is that I've got a platform there that's in the way. So I need to put a cargo platform. I've no idea what that is or what it does or why it does it, but anyway. Right, so you need to go here, sunshine. Yep, that's fine. Then we need to go back to track. Yep, that is equally fine. And then what I've done is I've created a monster. Why do you do that? Can I put track there? No, you won't even let me put track there. Is that because there's a building there and I can't do these things that you want to let me do? I forget how to do this. What if I get rid of that first? And then I put a piece of track. You won't even let me put a piece of track there because there's a bloody road in the way. Righto. What about if I just build the track? Will you let me do that? Well, I mean, yeah, you'll let me do it. I mean, it looks terrible, but, you know, ho-hum. What if I delete that? And then delete you, because you look ugly. Alright, let's configure the station then. And let's just do an extra bit of track along the side of it. There you go. So that's the passenger one. This is the freight stuff coming through here. That's going to need a thunder down the line. I might actually create its own little bits and bobs. Yes. Now, I've got to make track. Here we go. Right, you come into there. You come into there. Now we'll go to configure station. We'll put that passenger building back in that we had before. Although you're going to make me collisions for some point, for some stupid reason. See, I hate this about this game. Why does it persist? I'm trying to chuck that there. What if... Now, bear with me on this, but what if I do this? If I put you on that side, right, will you then let me put a thing here? Yes, you will. Okay, well that's semi-less annoying. That's way too big. I don't need anything that horrendously big. Well, that could work. Yeah, chuck that there. See, because now you've got that access. I mean, the road looks terrible, but I can fix it. What about if I want a cargo building? Will you also let me chuck a cargo building in there? I mean, yeah. Yeah, you will. Now I've just got to try and figure out this road real quick before it decides to have at me for things. Oh, come on, just let me. No, come on, let me. There you go. That's not terrible. Then I can make you come up here and do something Something extravagant, even though I'm going to have to remove you. But that's alright. You're not going to let me go down there for reasons. Yeah, righto. Okay. Well, that can be the truck bit down there, and that can be the bus bit up there. Doesn't look as... well, I mean, you know, it looks terrible, but it is what it is. So we're going to have the station on that side. So we'll go back into here, we'll configure this bloody thing, and we'll make all this nonsense happen. So we want canopies. Do we want canopies? I mean, everybody likes canopies. Right, so can I delete these canopies? Yes. Yeah, righto. And now you've got Airlie Station over there. You've got an empty platform in the middle there that you don't even need. We got freight platforms coming back in opposite directions to where they should be going, and that's all fine. Yeah, okay, this doesn't look too terrible. And then I need to make this train track go out this way. Oh, excuse me. Sorry to come hurtling through your industrial area there, good sir. But I'm afraid we have issues. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to create a little one of these. And then another one of these. Now we have a diamond crossing for probably one of the first times in this particular series. No, we're not doing no double slip switch. That's just stupid. It'll either go that way and then come back out that way, or it'll go in that way and then come back out that way. That's fine. It's all it ever needs to be. Right. Chuck in a couple of signal. There you go. And you can go there. You can go there. And then you can go there. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. Just for reasons. I don't know why, but I'm doing it that close anyway. It's going to be rather tricky, isn't it? Alright, back to track. Here we go. Now comes the fun part. At what point do these trains connect up with their line? I would dare say once it actually becomes a bloody double line again. Now, what are you doing? Right, so there you go. We'll make that happen. Right, so what exactly has that done? That's done that. I don't like that. Right. Can I, at any stage... Can I, at any stage, make this into an effort where there is the prospect of me getting you to connect to the same line? I mean, it doesn't really look like it, does it? No. No, it doesn't. Where's that one? So you come in from there. Yeah, righto. Well, I mean, that doesn't look terrible. It's a horrible swing, but... And that's also a terrible swing. Yeah, no. Can I go back a bit with these? Right. Now, let's try and work this out so that it'll actually look good. Okay. Oh, hello. There's a bit of a lump. We don't want lumps in the track. You're not going to give me lumps in the track, are you? Well, you will if I do things a certain way. Righto. Well, I'll trust you. Yep, okay. That doesn't make my line look terrible. So we'll roll with that. And then I want you to come out here and do the same thing. Can you do it without making my line look terrible? Yeah. Okay, cool. So that worked. So now I've got my freight line up and running. So I can run stuff in, run stuff out, and Bob's your uncle. And that will be fine. The only thing I will do is I will get rid of this particular signal, because it doesn't exactly need to be there, does it? We will give... who will we give right of way to? We've got to give right of way to passengers, or do we have to give right of way to freight? I would dare say freight. So freight can take a load off on that side. Yeah, if anything's coming out of there, I literally want it to take off straight away. Yeah, because that's only a shorter distance. Yeah, bugger them. They can do what they want and do it that way. That's fine. Okay, so now that runs all the way through there. It does go through Airlie. Comes through Airlie. And it will come into... Now, this needs configuring as well. I need a cargo thing, which you're apparently not going to give me very easily at all. Right. So if I put you there, you mean to tell me that I can build my cargo platforms on the other side here? Is that what you are trying to tell me? Because let's be honest, if you don't give me what I want, I'm probably going to be upset. 1, 2, 3, 4. Platform. Freight. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need track again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be fun to try and make happen. Yes, it is. Right. Now comes the fun part. Building track onto that. Right. So you can just basically shoot out to there. Will you shoot out to there in an audible fashion? You will not do what I want you to do because of drama. You can go. And then you can go. And then you can go. And then... No, I don't want to get rid of that much. Ah, whatever. Bugger it, I can rebuild it all. I can rebuild all of this. I can rebuild. I can rebuild all of this. I shall rebuild. Okay, so you will not make your way all the way out to there. That's fine. That's all you ever had to say to me. Okay, that's not terrible. I mean, I could probably do it better, but I'm not going to. So you're going to have no right of way there. That can disappear. And then what I need to do is I need to make a new bit of medium streetage, where you're actually going to be happy with that which I create for you, which you are going to be regardless of whether you like it or not. See, why won't you be happy there? Because you've got a bit of a lump, haven't you? Right, so if I make you into some sort of a lofty bridge, will you make a bridge? Will you make a tunnel? No, you will not do either one. Righto. Well, this is neither here nor there, and this is fine. So you'll make a bridge there and you'll get over it that way, but you won't build a bridge for me over this way. Well, we're going to have to do something about this, aren't we? Now, where's the nearest... Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Right. I need a strong little bit of something. You know what? That is probably going to have to be the butt's end of it. I don't like it, but it is going to be what it is, I think. It is going to have to be. I have too much riding on that particular piece of road, as ugly as it is. That is horrendously ugly. I don't know if anyone's ever said that before, but that is an ugly piece of road. Can I fix that? I didn't want to have to do that, but it was just such an ugly piece of road. Well, there you go. That already looks a little bit neater. So now they can build along that. It's going to be a nice little thing going there. I can build my little... Oh, God, I did not think about that at all. Can I even build anything out here? I honestly don't know, because I haven't thought about that. Because I'm dumb. I mean, I could build it out that way. Is it going to let me build it out that way? Probably not. Nah, you're not going to let me build that. No way. No way. Why didn't I think of that before? Okay. Well, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble because I didn't think of this before. I mean, you'll let me build that there, but I mean, come on. Like, honestly, are you literally going to let me build that? I can't imagine that you would. You'd let me build that. Are you serious right now? Right. Will you let me build it anywhere, like, decent? Other than there? What about up here? No. So it's literally going to be, like, down here, or not at all. And it's actually not 3 platforms that I want, it's just 1 platform, but I want them... Oh, yeah, so you're not going to let me do that now, are you? The only way I could possibly see this happening is if I did some kind of convoluted... Yeah, it's about the only way I can see that happening. Which, surprisingly, is not actually a terrible idea. And at least that way I can build it longer if need be. Alright, do it. I'm going to do something completely unconventional. Who would have thought? That can go there. This can get configured. Because there's only going to be 1 bus network that even goes anywhere remotely near this. Let's delete one side because the buses will come up one way, the trucks will go the other way. So we'll make that happen. And we'll whack some... Oh, you're not going to let me... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Passengers are going to have to go that side then, righto. Let me do the cargos. No. You rat bastard. Right. Get done. Please go and get yourself deleted immediately. Right, let's see. Can we... How can we make this work? Can we actually ever make this work? What if I do this? How close can I get that into... Ah, crap. Not what I wanted, but will it work? I mean, if it works, then it's completely no harm, no foul. And, you know, life as we know it can go on. No way. No way. No frickin' way. I can't build that there, but that's fine. I don't even need that. Righto. That's an exit. If I build that there... No, because I'd want the... Which way am I going to want the buses? Buses. See, they have no way of turning around other than to drive down the end of the flipping thing. Well, I mean, you know, it's not terrible. I don't even think it really matters now. Can I make the piece of road? That's the next big question. Nah, you're not going to let me build that piece of road. Of course not. That's just dumb. Let's go to configurings. Can I delete you? Yes, I can. Can I put you back over here? Yes, I can. Oh, see, this could work. This has got to be the most time I've ever spent on one of these. That's fine. I don't mind that. A little bit of a lump. Don't mind that. The buses can come all the way down to the end of the street, do a U-E, and they can pick people up from out the front here, and I don't mind that. Yeah. The trucks can come in here, pick up their stuff, and go and take it into town. Done. To anyone that said I couldn't make it work, I made it work. So, bugger ya. Cool. Now we've got to get this train track back onto here. Track. Let's bulldoze everything. Right, so you're in my way. Hey folks, I'm sorry. You were all in my way. I didn't mean for that to happen, but that's just how it happened. Yep, that'll do nicely. So then what we need is we need a another one of them. That one can get stuffed. That'll be fine. Train will come straight up that. Not a problem. Happy to do it. Drop off your kit and off you go. Yep, good. And then the last one. This has been rough as guts. I don't even need to do anything for you, because you've already got that there. So all I need to do is just build a little thing over there that does freight and people. Yeah, and that'll be completely understandably, and yeah, let's just build it right across the road, because why not? Right, so I'll put you there. Come into you, configure you. Let's put a passenger port on that side. And then you're done. We'll even make you a nice big old triple dipper. There you go. Freight can't go any further that way, but it can go further that way, and that's all done. There you go. So now everyone's got freight capacity, passenger capacity. The only thing I haven't done yet is build a bus stop out the front, which I'm going to have to put right there, so that way the trains can run around. Sorry, the buses can run around, do a U-E, come back, and then drop off all their people. That's fine. And then we head on up to Airlie, the little simple town of Airlie. And what I can actually do here is oh, look at all this space I've got to deal with here. You know what's going here, don't you, folks? There's going to be a rock. No. What I'm going to build is a new the Airlie, well, the Liamsville equivalent of out here. So there's going to be a thing down here with road that comes up to it, all of those rusty train lines, and then a whole bunch of stuff. That's going to look great. And that'll just be beyond the station, because that way then nothing will ever bother it. because it's only a passenger train that's coming running through here. But there you go. Do I have enough time to do that today? No. It's been 58 minutes of me just fluffing around, creating this entire network, and even then, I still haven't done this section. Because there is no section. There's going to have to be one that comes off of here now, and comes out here. Because I haven't done it yet. Well, damn. You know what? Let's at least get a train up and running on this line before we close off today's session. Actually, no. We won't do that. This is Prep 1. Prep 1 day. We'll set up bus networks. We'll set up truck networks. We'll set up the log line. And we'll have all of this up and running in the next episode. Because this episode has gone on for a little bit too long. Because it's now 59 minutes of recording. Which will be roughly about 50 minutes of me actually doing anything. I'll skip that whole section where I had trouble making the thing go up and down. Because that's just me being dumb. But there you go. We now have got part 1 of a branch line. And then what will happen is this will end up coming off here, sprouting out into 2 lines, going out to Bedford and Madeira. And that will have to run along here somewheres. That'll probably run through... I want to try and run it through industrial and commercial if I can. So I might have to run it out. Can I run it out that side of the tracks? Well, I mean, I can. There's nothing stopping me. Can always redo roads and stuff and make it come out through here or something, and then continue along this coastal line and fix the road up, and then bring it into Madeira in some form or another. There's a lot of residential here, and it's all on the north side. Well, that's densely irritating. That means I might have to bring it down here somewhere. Bring the line down to there and finish it on the coast. Because I don't like finishing train lines in residential, because apparently it's not good for it. But yes, so there you go. That's that part 1 setup of station overview shots, important such information as the utilization of stations. Yeah, what do you want? Maintenance, a lot of money. Well, I mean, what do you want? Things have got to make money. Alright, so we'll leave that for now. We'll head back over to the starter island, because we'll continue that all off in the next episode. We want to watch some trains to finish our day off, because we like finishing our day off with trains. We'll finish off in Liamsville, because it always seems like a good place to finish. Because there's trains coming in, there's stuff dropping off, and it's all happening. Oh, here's something I did off camera too. I put the little Sydenham and the Honfleur and a little carriage out the back here, because I thought it looked cool. There you go. Bit of food, bit of construction material. Giddy up. That is all happening. And there goes a whole... Is that a whole train? That is an entire train now of of the grain. The grain train is in full flight. But yes, so guys, that will do it for today's episode. Part 1 of setup of a new island. That'll be 5 City Island. We'll dub that for now, unless someone wants to name it. But yes, so the setup is complete pretty much, except for the log line. We'll set up the log line in the next episode. We'll get a passenger train running in the next episode. Bus networks, trucking, and all that sort of stuff, so it can start running smoothly. Still got $23 million redos in the bank. There's my little Thomas the Tank Engine friend. There he goes. Yes, so that should all happen in the next episode, which will be Monday next week, given that today's the 15th of June. Next one will be on the 22nd. So guys, make sure you leave a like on this video. If you have any suggestions for this particular part of the series, feel free to chuck a comment in the comment section. Like and follow me on Facebook as always, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Click the notification button so you can keep up to date with all things KMDolph when I upload new content. And guys, as my little Thomas the Tank Engine train decides to nick off with his 9 or 10 truck consist that he's pulling, guys, we will see you, or I will see you, for the next installment of Transport Fever 2. Take care, everyone.